We are currently headed to Pinnacles National Park, and on the way we found this lovely stop for some lunch. Open. We just finished our run up to, was it High Peaks? I still don't even know what it was. I think something like that. It was so cool and so fun. Pinnacles National Park. This is a really cool national park. I think it's very underrated. This is fun, but we're headed out to the BLM land. We're gonna go make some dinner. No, it's not gonna be water. We just got some water. Good morning. We are here at Laguna Mountain Recreation area, and we are about to start some breakfast this morning. It is a lovely free camp spot. We chose this because the campsites at the national park weren't super scenic, and we thought this would be a much better idea. So this is about a 45-minute drive up here through some windy, kind of bumpy roads, but it's well worth it to come up here. It's also free, so check it out. Each little campsite has a picnic table that's covered and a fire ring, and then there's bathrooms spread out around here too. So that's super great. They're not like bathrooms with a sink and whatnot. They just are pretty much a hole in the ground, but they're covered and there's toilet paper, so they're actually pretty clean for what they are too.
Life sightings at sea.
We missed the fox
And the bobcat.
and the bobcat. We've seen some wildlife today, folks. Serious wildlife. If you listen close, you can hear the didgeridoo playing down there. We are headed up to Bear Gulch Cave. Ahead of us is a man with a didgeridoo, using it as a walking stick and playing it simultaneously, pretty much. Don't know how that works, but I think we're gonna see him or hear him along the way. We already saw him in the parking lot. Very interesting. Really spices up the day and the hike, so keep it posted. Makes this hike sound so much more intense. One thing we found that's pretty cool about Pinnacles is there's a lot of climbing around. I'm sure climbers know about it, but it's not something that's marked on the map. There's a lot of climbing access around here and really cool rocks to climb. So if you don't want to go to Yosemite, or if you've had very fun at Yosemite, you can come here and climb. You can pretty much see like the chalk route almost as it goes up the rock, at least on this rock. Some of the other rocks that we've seen bolts, but we haven't seen actual routes. So it's always good to have a book. Always good to have a book, whether you're bouldering or climbing. This is Bear Gulch Reservoir. Yeah! Pretty neat. This is where all the waterfalls come from, I guess. That would make sense. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think that makes sense. So the campsites at the national park are a little more expensive than usual. I believe that's because they're run by an outside company. And in my opinion, they're not very scenic. The campsites here at the national park are a lot more convenient if you're not willing to drive 45 minutes on a windy it's not a dirt road, but a windy, bumpy road. But I don't know if they're worth it. So we are making our way towards Laguna Mountain Recreation area to camp for the night. This time we will hopefully get there. I'm pretty sure we'll get there before it gets dark. So there's two halves to the park, the east side and the west side. We have been doing most of our hikes, actually all of our hikes so far have been on the east side. Tomorrow we'll make our way over to the west. But the BLM land that we're going to right now, they're on the east side. So just keep that in mind when you're trying to plan your trip here. Look at that. I mean, look at that. It's huge. Wow.
It's either a really big pine cone or a really small Christmas tree.